What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. It's here. It's here. Oh my god, dude. I am so pumped. I would have been on earlier, but I had to download. I did have to get a little bit of sleep. You know, it's kind of required. So I'm East Coast. I can't imagine the West Coast players, man. Those guys are hardcore. But anyways, I'm getting my Gunbreaker. So a lot of people are going to be chewing through MSQ because they've been waiting for the extended story. I'm not going to watch any stream with the extended story right now. But what I want is I want my Gunbreaker. Question of it is, do I change races today? Oh, this is great. I'm on a healer. Maybe I should have switched. Oh, I can. Sweet. Let's do the samurai since it's the least of my problems. Alright. A lot of people. This is blowing up on Twitch. It's like got almost like 30,000 or something early this morning. Art of the Gunbreaker. Need not answer right now. Bullshit, that's why I came here. Screw you. I will answer now. Give me the gun. Yes. It's time. I keep forgetting that. Rings. Nope. Wristbands. Nope. Earrings. We know it's definitely not earrings. Gloves. It's gloves. And shoes. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Bunch of things we're gonna do too. We're gonna get our new mount. What was the other pair? Oh, that's 120. That's my alarm being like making sure I don't sleep over. All right. Okay. We're gonna add it as a new, and there it is. Now, a couple things we're gonna do real quick. We got the Gunbreaker unlocked. We've got new looks, so we're gonna definitely take out some of the fashion stuff. Start setting up bars, all of it, macros, take a look at it. Anytime we're gonna remember we're starting at level 60, and one of the biggest things is breaking everything down to get it within functional parameters. So we have rolls. They did keep Shriek, awesome. I'm so happy about that. At least low blow, reprisal, that's really cool. And they kept Provoke, but they got rid of Ultimatum. It's fine. Alright. Alright. Now, another thing I'm going to do. One of my retainers. I'm going to move that in a minute. Gauge over. Has some items I've been stacking up for glamour and things and extra whatever have you. So I'm going to actually oh, whoa, that is cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. I like it. Alright. Okay, I've been saving a lot of stuff on this dude. As far as like glamour and glitz. Oh, that's interesting. All right. All right. Make sure everything's repaired, because the glamour won't take it if it isn't. All right. We'll set up the macros here, but let me go get my mail. I should have mail, because I pre-ordered the collector's edition. So I got some stuff in there. So I don't think it's in the... What the hell do you mean, mother friggin' mooble? What the hell? Where is my mount? Oh. We should have gotten it. We should have already gotten that. Might be in the other world. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. All right. Yeah, just let me in here real quick. So I can dump off a bunch of stuff. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. We're good. Alright. No, yeah. What level was that? Alright. Just trying to clean all this up. think we're good. Almost. Oh my. Too much stuff. All right. Holy smoke. All right. Holy spliff. I got two. No, one's maiming, one's striking. That's why. I don't think I like any of these helms. Moving on. Oh my, oh my. I already have that one. That's not a bad idea. Oh, but it won't show up anyways. It's on that level. That should. I got two of those. Those can get going too. Fix that later. How far now? That's not too bad. It's styleable too, so get that later. Just get a general look. Except this head. Where's my collectibles at? Open up one more. Oh, I got it. I don't know if I like that. For now, it'll work. Fuck it. Alright. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Now, macros. Let me check this out. Orin, oh, he's so cute, thank you. Alright. Now, the Gunbreaker combos. Let's get it out of the way here. Looks like Keen's the opening. No Mercy. Bruto Shell. Followed, has to be Keen. Okay. So, what I like to do is take the combos up first. Right? "90-second GCD, 90-second GCD, AoE." Keep that one there. These abilities are out of the way, except Sprint. Lightning Shot. Okay, Provoke. We know that's a taunt. Interject. Reprisal. Solid Barrel. There's our combo. Burst Strike. I believe in these ones are the scalable ones that build charges. Arm's length on the tanks? What? Reduced damage taken by 30. 120 though. Demon Slaughter. AoE. That's the spammable. Demon Slice. Oh, they comboed the AoE. That's interesting. Healing over time. Okay. Shriek here. Reduce HP to 1 and yeah, that's our oh shit button. Sonic Break. Damage over time. This weapon does not share recast timer. Great. Rough Dive. Delivers a jumping attack. Okay. Now what's our lightning shot? Has to be our range. Yep. All right, so we got that out of the way. Now let's create our first macro based on provoke, lightning shot. Okay. Based on these two, we can have a pull macro. Okay, as you guys can see, a lot of things have changed. I'll be fixing a lot of that. But we'll go under shared. Okay. Gun pull. Macro icon. Space. And then we're going to put lightning shot. Parentheses. Action. Provoke. And then action. Lightning shot. Okay. That's it. There's our first macro. Done. Alright, first one is done. Second one is trying to find the AoE AoE combo. And trying to figure out our stance. I don't think we've established that one yet. I think it's Aurora. Nope. Royal Guard? Okay. Yep. Okay. So Royal Guard is our stance. I like how the symbol goes inside of the cartilage. It's kind of cool. Alright. So we have a 2-hit combo. AoE. With no pull. We have a damage increase. That one is That oh shit button's really oh shit. And they're not definitely reduces damage by 30 for 120 seconds. So two reductions. So we have a dot here with the recast timer. Okay, so this is going to combo up into our rotation. This is our jumping attack or our gap closer. That's going to stand by itself most of the time. That is a huge burst to No Mercy. These two are huge. Another reduction. Savage Claw. Savage Claw. So these must be like the cartilage abilities. Good to know. So those will go on the back end. So we're going to put our reductions just up here for a second. All right. We have a heal over time. Oh shit. Alright. Well, they did simplify this shit, didn't they? So we can stack everything on a second macro for our stack mitigation effect, which would be Nebula and Rampart, since it's not gonna do anything with the parry. All right, so it looks good. So we'll start off with that first by putting it into the secondary effect of Demon Slaughter. So we can use Demon Slice to pull it, stack it up with the Slaughter. Should work. Okay. Wrong one. Once again, shared. Gun wide. Okay. Always highlight. Okay, first thing we're going to do is Rampart. Why? Because of the rotation. While we get the rotation rolling up, it'll be the first one off the global cooldown. Okay. And then we're going to put in up one mat. We'll get that out of there. Next, secondary effect obviously is going to be our nebula. Then followed with our action or our follow-up attack, because the combo won't get interrupted with abilities off the GCD. All right. Now what I typically do, I move these abilities up. I'll drop this one up and then put it right below it, so I know everything's firing in sequence. All right. Now the hardest thing about it is trying to find out what abilities are going to have charges. But see, there's already a 1 down here by Burst Strike. So if you haven't noticed, certain abilities will have a little 1R or something at the bottom of it. So obviously that's leading me to believe that that's the case. So given the fact that I do have this insane burst attack with a buffer, I'm going to macro that and put it as a hotkey. Now notice that it has to be cartilage delivered, right? And Danger Zone is also a cooldown effect. So I'm going to macro these 3 together, right? And I'm going to show you how we're going to sequence that, because it's very, very tricky when you're macroing and you're sequencing. Because if you have a cartilage and you want to get this, because 500 with the No Mercy over the Danger Zone, but at the same time utilize its effectiveness with the stack when you can off the global cooldown, which is 30 seconds. Honestly, I'm just going to pair these 2 up with the Brutal Strike, No Mercy and Brutal Strike. So we're going to call this Shot Slice, right? Oh. And I think I can actually just put Danger Zone into the effect without the global cooldown, because I'm noticing that we do have this one with a stack, this one with a stack number. So we do have limited effects, but how they're effective is brutal. But look at the potency difference, 450, 500. I mean, you know. Did I spell that right? Yeah. macro icon, first strike. What? Let's try this one. No mercy. That one works, whatever. Alright. So the first thing I want to do is apply the buff. I mean, I can put Danger Zone off it on its own with a 30 second in this macro. Right? I could do that. That's an easy application. See, a lot of people would put the buff first, No Mercy, but if you were going to do it this way, let's hypothetically say you're going to do it this way, and you want a 3 combo macro, just in case you want to use your No Mercy with your Danger Zone, which you can do that. The first thing you'd actually do is put Danger Zone. Okay. Now why? It's going to hit first. Well, you would want it to hit first in certain scenarios, right? Because what you're trying to do, you see No Mercy has a 60-second recast. So versus the 30 from Danger Zone. So Danger Zone would hit, right? The second time around, the buff would be applied unless you have a powder. The cartilage cost. Okay, which is fine. That's how you do that. That's how you implement it, because of the half cooldown reduction, or the half reduction timer, and how you sequence. This is how you sequence properly throughout a rotation. Okay. Now the funny thing about this is you'll also want to make sure that you're putting that as me as an indicator, because this is a self buff. And then on top of this, we're going to follow up with our burst strike. Okay. And then we're going to put it on one of our hotkey buttons. So if you could see, I'm going to hit that. Oh, I can't do it in here. I'm going to remove arm's length for a second. I'm going to put it over here. And then I'm going to put my right here on the top, and you'll see the little cog now. Why? Because it's hotkeyed. Well, no, because it's macroed. And then when I remove this, then now I have it hotkeyed. Okay. But I want my damage reduction also now set up, and that will be my reprisal. So we're going to set up this macro as well. So on this setup, we're going to follow up with our hotkeyed reduction follow up. So reprisal and our oh shit button will go on the same follow up, because it's just easier to control. Sonic Break's actually going to get sequenced because of the DOT. I don't see a reason why I'm not going to put Sonic Break into the rotation off the global cooldown. It just doesn't make sense not to utilize it in that way. Parry will get set to the secondary as a proc prior, so we can keep control of it in order to not to blow everything at once. So, except unless we're stacking intentionally. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is just call this gun block. All right. Macro icon. And then we're going to okay. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the reprisal icon, because the reprisal icon definitely does go faster, since it does have a low. I mean, it looks cooler, but I think it's just going to be better off this way. Okay. So reprisals first. Followed up. And actually, if you wanted to, you could put arm's length. So we'll do that also. Arm's length would be a good follow-up in this macro. So we get the debuffer, and then we get a barrier. Yep. I was about to say. Okay, so now we have, this one's going to be me, always. Reprisals on target. Then the oh shit button. You just don't want to like spam this on hard. It's tap, activate, hold off to the last minute, wait till recast, or coming off the global cooldown, and then, or coming off cooldown if need be, then applying between the global cooldown, and then if you need to, hit the oh shit super bold, however you want to pronounce it. And that's on me. All right. Now, what I want to do here is very simple. I'm going to move my Shriek over. I'm going to take my stance here. I'm going to move this ability over here. And as you can see, now I have everything kind of where an ideal situation, except Shriek, obviously. And Shriek I'm going to use as a shift measure. So I can put that when I need it, like over on a shift 3. So instead of hitting 3, I hit shift 3, and then I can Shriek if I'm like off, if there's an off tank situation. Same thing with like interject. Interject interrupts the use of a target's action. You can go ahead and put it to a hotkey as well if you need to, which is fine. Sonic Break. Okay, we've talked about this. It has a damage over time effect. I just feel like this is one of those abilities that's going to need to be, you want to like utilize it. Like a lot of people are going to probably put like a No Mercy into the Sonic Break. Isn't a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, because when you add that, you're going to get that boost to the dot. But to be honest with you, as much burst damage, I just think it's going to be better utilized for that big fucking strike. I mean, you could put New Mercy, it has a 60 seconds with the 57, and that's the problem. They really did a good job with this, putting it at a 57.24, because they anticipated the stacked effect for the damage modifier. But given the fact that you have a damaging ability that's a 500 potency versus what? A 300? I would really like to see that stacked up. Okay. Now we have our low blow here, which is our like a stun. I always have that on there. You could also put the other ability on there if you wanted to. So we have a healing over time, and we have a parry still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the 2-dot follow-ups into the burst rotation. We're just going to call this dot blast because it's like our opener, everything else, because all of these sequence together. It's not like any of this. Gashing Fang, Savage, you know, it literally, all these cost cartilage. All of them. Right? So, and that's a 1 stack. So we're going to put the other one prior to this to proc. All right. Macro icon, keen edge. Action. Sonic break. Action. Keen edge. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I already know keen edge is a follow-up. Burst strike is hotkeyed, so I'm going to kind of put it out of the way. But I want to make sure that sonic break is over here on the top end. So I have the indication for the global cooldown. I won't need this on my bar. I can actually just remove it, set and forget. Now we have a third and a fourth without interruption to the rotation in sequence. We got our 6 and 7. Now we're going to set up a parry, burst, rotation off of Gashing Fang stack. So we're just going to say blow it all. Blow it all. I don't know if I can macro icon the cartilage abilities. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I can. Sweet. Okay. So, action. I know. I'm so OCD, guys. I do apologize about this. You guys are like, what the fuck, man? He hasn't even played. I am playing. But I'm setting it all up. Because I'm just crazy like that. Okay, so remember we got that parry we were talking about with camouflage. We're going to utilize that first into the rotation off the global cooldown so we can stack the cartilage effects, and then all of a sudden when we blow all the defensive rates we can parry up and then hit really hard. So that's why it's called blow it all, just so we're getting our parry reduction up there. We got a 90-second. We can afford to utilize our cartilages a lot more, you know, after our primary rotation. So that's what I'm thinking. It's in the back of my head. Okay. We'll find out. Trial and error. Okay, once again, this is going to be on me. Then what we can do a nice little trick. Since we have a stacked effect, and we can actually take a look here where sonic break is going to be this. If we wanted, since we do have a controllable sequence, within the cartilage, timing our cartilages right, we could set the No Mercy and the Sonic Break on a third follow-up with, you know, using a controlled. But let me finish this one first. I'll show you guys what I mean. So, and then I'm just gonna follow up. So camouflage and gnashing fang. So I can actually just all right. Something so simple, because I don't like wasting bars or space when it doesn't need to be. It's a set and forget, so we already know. Boom. Okay. Now, here's the big deal. You'll notice that I have a 650 potency with Wicked Talon, and that's a cartilage ability, right? It's a comboed ability from the cartilage set. What I want to do in this one, I want to stack that with the No Mercy, because it's 650, right? But it's going to get better. So what we're going to do, we're just going to call this Blast Back. Okay. Macro icon. Wicked Talon. Okay. Action. Now you guys are really gonna appreciate this if you're into this stuff like I am. Some people aren't. Most people aren't actually. Whatever. So, remember, we have a macro that's controllable, right? Which is great. So what we want to do is we're actually going to utilize the No Mercy first into this proc effect, right? So we're going to put No Mercy. Okay, and that's going to be on me. Then we're going to put the follow-up to the ability, or to the buffer, which is obviously going to be Wicked Claw. Now here's the problem. Now Wicked Claw isn't going to fire if there's no chart or no sequenced order or combination in effect. So it shouldn't fire, is what I'm saying. It actually shouldn't like proc. I'm assuming that that's the actual case because of the indication of the icon. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to blow this, and remember we've already set to No Mercy to the really nice danger zone. Oh no, not danger zone. It's over there. Let me check it out. But what we can do is set it with Sonic Break. Now, since we don't have that into the first stack, right? So if for some reason the ability doesn't happen, we can lay down that proc with that setup. Okay, kind of cool. And now we have that, and it's pretty much set and forget. You know what? Even though it should be, I'll place it down just in case. But yeah, over here, yeah, we have Danger Zone, right? 350. And then we have our Sonic Break. And then we have our Sonic Break. Okay. Which, in this one, there's Sonic Break, but there's no Danger Zone. Okay. And then also what we can do is now set our heal if we wanted to. Grants healing over time to target. So now we could take a look at our macro defense, arm's length, and we could actually, what's the GCD on that? (18-second). Yeah, we could put it in here. Use it as a debuff, follow up. Then we have a against, yeah, perfect. It's not really block, so we're gonna call that something else anyways. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to keep it one off of this, so it's on target. And then, here's the tricky, looky. We're going to have one, should be first one on MO instead of target. All right, and then this one's going to be an MO, which is mouse over. If you're on a controller, you don't need the MO. But like if I want to, just go ahead and give this to somebody else, I can do that, right? I can do that. That's kind of cool. And since it's kind of right here, it's kind of nice. Like, so if I wanted to, I could literally switch this around. So I know the procs in kind of that order. Cool. I think for the most part we're pretty good to go. I feel pretty confident about this. So I have literally 12, 13, 14 buttons that I've sequenced everything to. So I think we're good. 14. Yo, hey man, it's pronounced cartridge. Nice macro explanation. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, cartridge. Sorry. 1 second. Yeah. I still have to put that thing. I just told. Oh, shit. I said that thing is all. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So, as I was upstairs fixing something really quick, I happened to think about the one macro, and I think I'm going to make one adjustment. Okay, so we have everything stacked to our 1 AoE effect for our defensive pull stack, but no, I'm going to keep it that way because it shares the same global cooldown. So looks pretty good. We look good. First thing we want to do, we're actually going to eat our food buff. Well, we'll queue it up. And I think this is going to be the best way to test it. Hopefully we get a 60 dungeon. That would be ideal. I think this will be the perfect ideal situation to give it a good run. Make sure, 1 second. Okay. All right. 30 minutes? Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Well, in that case, let me see if Mark's on. He's not. All right. We're going to take a quick trip just to make sure everything's working right. Okay. Because even when you macro, you really want to test them out, man. Okay. Pull, range pull first. Okay, now you'll see. Perfect. Looks good. Let's try our yep, everything's looking good on that end. Fours up. Let's see if we can't do anything. Burst strike. Okay, that's the only thing I'm wondering. Okay. Yeah, Burst Strike has... So... Cartilage cost is 1. So I think I'm going to put Burst Strike by Rough Divide. Looks good on that. Okay. So on Rough Divide, we have a Gap Closer. So... trying to figure out where to... Yeah. Because I won't need it until I'm switching a target. So we're going to make a new macro here. Burst Close. Okay. And obviously we're going to put Rough Divide. Okay. Now, kind of important here, what I'm doing, because this is a cartilage ability, right? With the 500. And I don't think we macroed the original. We did. So Burst Strike's already macroed. So we just need to pay attention. Actually, I'm going to offset that. Let me try it. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Yeah, looks good. Okay, looks good. Looks really good. Okay, we're gonna withdraw that really quick. Leveling, healers. Everybody's leveling Gunblade. or whatever. Alright. It's going to be hard. We're going to be on heaven on high here in a little bit, so you know, it is what it is. We got the macro set up though. Alright, looks good. I like it. Yeah, we're golden. We are flipping golden. That's how you macro. Keeping a rotation straight. I like it. Trying to see these timers too. Okay. So we got 2 stacks. Looks like. Okay. Cool. A lot of control, easy, simple macro. I mean, macros can be a little tricky. But thank you, Foamy Beers. Thank you so much for correcting me and for the compliment. Thank you so much. What I like about this new setup is that you can do the cartilage effects in between and keep the rotation on standby. So I really do like the fact of what the Gunbreaker delivers. I'm kind of enjoying that element. So, okay. I'm going to go on to Heavens on High. Might be able to get some stuff going on in there. Gotta go to the Ruby Sea, whatever. Okay, we're here. What's up? Job requirements unmet. No. That means I have to go back to do it on... I knew it. I was like, dude, we're going to have to go back. And we will. So I need to go to the quarry mill. Do Palace of the Dead. Okay. Dancers and breakers. Go figure. Told you, man. All right. Sorry about that. 1 second. That was pretty good. All right. Pretty good shit. For some reason, I gotta check my gear though. I didn't put on my stance. Level 60, right? All 60? Yeah. Could've swore I had a... Yeah, I do. Alright. Oh, I'm in the duty finder, okay. I still haven't checked out the victory. Okay. Looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to take a break from the stream. So I'll be back a little bit later, and then we'll go over a couple more things with the Gunbreaker moving forward. And then once I get my 3-day access, I'm going to try to ramp them up to 70 as fast as possible. We'll do comparisons between all the tanks at level 70 moving forward from 70. Because it's going to determine which tank I'm going to utilize. You know, and then we'll go over then the healers and such. All right, guys. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mr. MMOs. As always, thank you. Have a nice day.